everybody, hello and welcome to Tsa-Sgela with How, your favorite girl in the world. I don't understand. Make me cry. Kajal. Hi guys, welcome back. It's been four months of not posting and uploading a video. Even today, I just didn't feel like posting because, but it's okay. Today we are talking about a story time. It's so funny, but it's funny now, but in that time frame, it was not funny at all. It was not funny. So, because of this month is a month of exams, university, matric finals, everything is just stressful for them. So, I thought, let me go back and reflect back into the time. I was also in my not my final year, but I was in my second year, and it was first semester. So in my first semester, I had like six. Was it six? Yes, I had six modules that I was doing for that whole first semester. And at that time, I don't know what was going on with me. It was, oh, I was sick. At the same time, I was just mentally, I was not there at school, you know. So, and also at the same time, second year is not really, oh, it's the most difficult. I feel like it's the most difficult year, or, you know, yeah, it's the most difficult 12 months of varsity life, because that's where you get deeper into whatever course or career field that you guys are doing. Like, that's where you learn more about your career fields, and you practice a lot of things and whatever, right? So there was this module called mining economics evaluation. So it's sort of like physics and mining and electrical things, mechanical, combined all together, right? Remember, at the time I mentioned that I was sick. I'm not sure if it was more so physically or mentally. I think it was a combination of both. So, and the funny thing is, if you see that, if your content, I think the problem with me getting not getting the content on YouTube was that sometimes when you learn things on when you learn things at school, né? And the terms and the language. Okay, what's that word called? Where the terms or whatever what you call things at school is not the same thing. Is not the same when you search them on YouTube and stuff like that. So some of the things I couldn't get on YouTube. So makes a no practice. So okay, me being me, I think I'm gonna just leave my Duke to, yeah, and just do another hairstyle. Let's create another hairstyle while we're talking about the story time, because this is a juicy story time that I think you guys need to hear. So because I honestly don't know what was happening with me, and at the same time, I was not even helping myself. Like, I was not even trying to stress myself that much, because at the same, I was sick, and mentally I was not at school, and things were just all over the place, right? So this module, right? There's this. We had a first test with the module, and with the first test, I don't remember how much was it out of. I think it was out of 100, and it only had like four questions, but the questions I think nearly 25, 25, 25. Yeah. And for you to get question one is the most important question of the whole exam. So if you get question one wrong, just know the whole thing is completely wrong. Like, you get zero. You understand? So, yo, guys, Puma good. So, right. But was okay. This the date for this test that you guys are gonna write is on this one, and then me being me, because some of the things, like if I don't understand, I just search them on YouTube. I'm busy looking for these things on YouTube. I'm not even getting any of these things. And the content was beams. So LED beams and a few calculations, and the physical physics. It's like physics, but not really. It's like physics, mechanical, electrical, all combined together, and had like body structures and stuff like that. But it was mostly calculations. So I check out more YouTube, and I found, well, okay, this thing that I'm looking for, it's not there. Okay, in the term that I'm searching it, it's not there. And then I just said beams. I think if I remember correctly, and I saw a few videos on the actual content. So I was like, okay, I think I get it, but not really. I don't get it. I think it was just my mind convincing me that I'm understanding, and I wasn't even understanding anything. I even, like, I was cross-netting, like I was making sure I'm studying, I'm practicing, but when you practice but nothing is going, like, you still don't understand. You are practicing, yes, and you are studying, but you don't know what's going on there. And everyone in the class was just not understanding. Surprisingly, people that I was asking, they were not understanding, or like they were not giving a full or clear answer. Hori, what's going on? No, but the people that I asked, yeah, did not say the whole class, because I wouldn't know the whole class. So okay, day of the exam comes, and also the thing is that content, ruler, pens, and stationery. You had to have some form of stationery because we were drawing and stuff like that. So we get to the venue of the exam venue, and it's a hall, and it's only the whole class. It's the whole class, and at that time, they really 150 something, I think, if I remember correctly. So we get into the exam venue, and then I knew, honestly, one thing about me, I already know the outcome of something before I even like attempt to do something. If and I listen to my heart says, girl, don't even waste your time. Like, I'm not gonna waste my time. And I listen very well, and I'll be relieved, or I'll be happy with myself that I didn't waste my time. But I didn't want to listen to my heart that time. I just wanted to force things, because I felt like if I gave up, I wouldn't be happy with myself. Already, I was not happy. And I was just like, you know what? If whatever I write, I'll just write. And if it happens that it's not something that is going to help me, then it's fine. But as long as I tried, I had that thing for girl, you need to try. Hmm? Okay, we get to the exam venue. I was with my friends at that time, my classmates. I sit there with them, and was sitting. And as the paper comes in, it was me and this girl that I was usually hanging out with, and well, two of these girls that I was usually hanging out with. The paper comes, and I put it here on the table, and I start going through the questions, and I realized that no, Lana, I'm to like I get to be next. Like, there's nothing that's not even understanding. I can understand. I'm not understanding. And there's no way that I'm gonna even attempt to try and understand this question. Like, from question one, and I could see who, okay, the marks, I think people my 25 marks. Mara ke a bona hore, it's not gonna go well. Lana, no, I skip, So, me being myself, I sit there, and I don't even remember what I was thinking about. Like, I was just thinking other things. I was not even on, like, thinking about the test. That time, I don't even remember what the time span of the test was, because, yeah, I was just not there. Looked at the paper, and I realized, oh no, this is not something that I'm going to write, because I don't understand anything. I don't even understand the first line, or there was a scenario, and then the question, and then I had to figure out, like, draw. It doesn't. I get traumatized whenever I think about it. So I look around. People are writing. People are writing. Someone has highlighters out. People are highlighting. Some people have pens. People are using their rulers. People are using a mathematic set. Hmm. And I start getting worried. And I think I spent like 30 minutes not even being like Nikisi that concerned. Name. Like there's some pity that mature girl, you're in the test exam venue and you have a test, another test mobile and you're not even worried and I wanna like a question for what's going on. You're not even I was a the answer. Ne? And then I think there was something happening in my brain and then or okay, I'm in the test exam. And I got around what's happening. But maybe they're asking for more paper. Like more paper. Highlighters. Hey, when I check my friends this side, hey, they're writing. And this other one born or no man. Girl, she hasn't even touched the paper. She starts laughing. Me being me, I laugh because some things I don't take seriously. And I should. Things where one of the little what I need to take seriously in life, I sometimes do not take them seriously. And that's really a big no. Like, it's not right. It's wrong. I look around, people are writing. That guy's the whole class is writing. Then I told myself, like, I spoke to myself in my head. I'm like, okay, for me to not embarrass myself, for ke ska te embarrassa, ke ske be like, otherwise, honestly speaking, I get sleepy. Like, I get sleepy, and there's nothing that I can do. Like, I can't even try my best because my best is not even my best. Like the ability to even do something or say something or write something, it's not there. You understand? Ayo. So how na hore nka ngwala something e leng hore I ke tsebe. You understand? And I ke bone. And I kgone le nahana. So me myself stood up. I wrote my name, my surname, my student number, and yeah, that's the date as well. Then attached. Oh, usually got those papers there. You would have like the exam paper, and then it's like a booklet one, the exam booklet, answer sheet booklet one. So whatever you write on that, the papers like the exam papers, you put it inside. So I put whatever I wrote my details. Basically, I just wrote my details and then I put them inside. So that Pascal make it absent. Ba no mpha zero straight. You understand? It's going to make it absent. Ba no mpha zero. That's it. It's fine. So ka kenya dilo tsaka ka mo and then I stood up and people looked at me thinking, Raquel is done. Oh, no. And people just looked at me. Because normally this girl in my class, she would finish quick and she went fast. So hi, Barry. People looked at me like, Barry, and they're still continuing with their highlighters and their pens and papers. And I'm just like, then I didn't walk out with that thing. I didn't write. Like I walked out with that thing, like confidence, just so that I can confuse, you know, and I don't show people that I didn't write. And also another thing that was making me nervous was the fact that this guy, the lecturer, I gave him my paper. And then now it started clicking in, Hori, what if he now starts telling people, Hori, oh, this girl, she didn't write. I don't know what happened after that. I just went out, stood outside, waited for everyone to come out, and my friends at the time. When they came out, oh, this other guy came out as well after such some time, and he was smart. Like I looked at him and I viewed him as someone who's smart. Came out, he's like, girl, you finished so quick. I'm like, bruh, I didn't even write, so don't even be scared. He's like, you didn't write. I was so scared, thinking, wow, I know Miguel, she's done writing. I'm like, don't worry, I didn't write. And then fast forward, we get the results back. Oh, the thing near the results, then it was a conversation on WhatsApp. Like the lecturer was just not happy with the results. Oh, people and get they were done writing, so I just continued. People knew, okay, Miguel didn't write. I'm like, yeah, the people that I was with knew what I didn't write. And then when the conversation came about on WhatsApp, the group chat, because it was during the COVID time, so WhatsApp was really some form of communication during that time, right? The lecturers like, guys, I'm so disappointed with your marks. He didn't even say, guys, I'm so disappointed. No, he didn't. He just released a document, a PDF of our results, of the outcome of the marks. You understand? The way I was so scared, I was not scared I was scared at the fact that I knew that I got zero, né? And I knew that people, in my head, people passed with flying colors because people were drawing, people were using highlighters, people were using pens and rulers that I've never seen before, mathematical set. And I don't remember in the class or in the lecture halls being told to use the body net set and all these highlighters and stuff. I've never seen the lecture do that. So why would I? I don't know. And then, okay, fast forward. I opened the document in my own home in the comfort of my bed at rest. Look at the results. From the first person there, or the first person, I think at the time, not really 20, if I remember correctly, 20 or between 20 something, not more than 25, if I remember correctly. And then as I go down, I go, oh, I want to scream, eh? But yo, 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 I go, give it 8, give it 0. No one even passed 10. Give it 0, it's like, give it 4, give it 6, give it 8. And I'm like, I go, what happened? Because now I thought people were writing. And guys, this is not something to, it's not like I'm making fun of people and stuff like that. But I'm just, like, it was a shock. Or, okay, but what were people writing at the time? Because now I excuse myself and I, left. And I left people writing, got the highlighters and stuff like that. So I understand. And I got 0. And I accepted. Like, by that time, I accepted my 0 the minute I walked out of the class. That's what made me walk out of the class because I knew I don't know anything. So let me just remove myself before I write things that I don't write. And one thing about me, I'd rather like not go. I'd rather not go in knowing, like I already know. And sometimes there's nothing that you can say or do to me that can make me attempt something. I understand. Knowing the outcome. Like some things you just know. Like your gut tells you, no, that one is just a no go area. Don't know. Like it's the same thing as you can't sing. And I would never in my life take the mic and convince myself that I can sing, knowing very well that I can't sing. I understand. So, it became a joke between my friends and I and the people that I was usually hanging around with. Bruh, you guys, you were writing and using highlighters. Then I started explaining the story and it was just a joke. Like the way we were laughing, the way we were not serious with life at that time. Like, like, what? I was even laughing myself and I was so relieved. Not that people failed, but that I was not the only one and I was not going delulu, right? And I was not crazy. And the guilt, Jahore, you left a room without writing anything and you got 0 and you accepted defeat even before attempting anything was so wrong of you. but I knew that I had to trust my guts, and I trusted it, and I'm glad that I trusted it because I was able to move forward. I'm not scared of failure. No, I'm not scared of it, and I will never be scared of failure. But at the same time, sometimes you just know that it's failure. You just know before you even attempt. It's just failure, right? So it became a joke, and we learned from it. And from there, I told myself, "Oh, no, you just need to consult with people, ask questions, make sure when you're practicing the right things because you can study and you can practice all those questions. But you are doing the wrong things, you're studying the wrong things, you're practicing the wrong things, and it's useless. Like you need to work smart, not hard. That was the lesson. And sometimes when things are not gonna go that way, and you just need to accept it and move on and try something else. That's basically the lesson from that story time. And I still laugh at it. Even now, I want to laugh, but I don't want to make noise because my laugh is going to be it's too loud. So I don't want to make noise because my neighbors. But anyways, that was just it from me. I just thought I should just share a story time. I was not expecting this video to be between 2 minutes, so I'll end it here. And maybe I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. And yeah, bye guys.